my coffee. Oh, there's still some in it. I'm going to come back for you. That was the Quentin Tarantino moment that you don't understand right now, but hopefully you will. It's quite early in the morning. I'm on, well actually it's not, it's 11 o'clock. It just feels early in the morning. And I'm on Whitehall, where there is, a few small cube-shaped, checkerboard patterned people hanging around, waiting for the revolution. There is a revolution going on. Were you aware? I'm not sure if these people behind me are aware that there's a revolution going on. They're going out up there to see the guards with the swords out, pretending to be the peacekeepers, and just try not to take too many videos of it and stuff. I'm not sure if they're well aware that there is a revolution of socialism going on. RevSoc, it's called, and because soc for socialism sounds a bit like sock for soccer, there is apparently going to be some kind of revolutionary sociological football match down at Parliament Square, which is why I'm down here. Of course, there is something else going on today. Up at, the birthing canal, up at Paddington Station, where Kate Middleton is apparently going to squeeze something out of a Petri dish, being the human walking laboratory that she is. So a lot of people, of course, will be up there, pinned to their TV screens, going, oh, will it be a boy, will it be a girl, will it be a boy, will it be a girl? So, yeah, that's nice that the big Saturday for Revolution will get no press coverage whatsoever. In fact, check out the batons. All the cool kids carry around batons, No, there is actually another protest, a women's rights protest. Can you see that this is the Women at War, Women of World War II Memorial, with all of the uniforms that women took up during the Second World War to prove that they were okay. And there is, to prove that women's liberation is still around, a dietary supplement company is having a faux protest of bikini-clad women in Hyde Park to show that women are strong and just as good as everyone else. That's why they wear bikinis and hang around in Hyde Park. So just in case there's any press coverage or any column inches left, they will be filled with some nice women's liberation. Cute things. I'm not really supposed to be in the road. It's like so early. Well, it's not really that early, but it's before I've had any coffee or anything, and so I'm feeling just sort of slightly more cynical than I would do before. I mean, the little dog, wherever it is gone now. The little dog, that's fine. I can handle little dogs. I mean, God, look at the state of me. Look at my hair. My hair is just starting to accept that it exists today. Yeah, the little dogs I don't mind so much. It's more the sort of camped out, sort of strange, slightly psychotic people, I'm not talking about the guy in the yellow jacket. He was just following me a minute ago to see what I was doing. Just like detritus and the evidence of sleeping on a bench. And then a little bit further down, just sort of like a big crowd of press. Oh god. Yeah, tense. And then look, there's lots of people sort of, being asked questions. I can't do the microphone and hold the camera with both hands at the same time. Yeah. I'll walk past them in a minute. I don't really feel like I can talk going past them because, nobody wants to disrespect anyone, and the guys with the proper security and the Freemasonic hats are turning up now, so it must be they should sort of pump out the sound into the street, but I'm not making any sense. I'm going to walk past these people. The reason the camped out super royalists upset me even more than the press is that these are the people that basically want a dictatorship. There is, of course, an election about to happen next week. Is it ironic or something, or apt, that on the last Saturday before the general election, there might be a high-profile, good-looking figure with a kind of maternal grip upon the psychology of the nation, suddenly going into Labour, and then after the short spell with Labour, which is seen through by lots of normal professionals, out comes a bouncing blue-blooded thing on the last Saturday. Of course, I didn't really want to come up here today. The reason I came up here this morning was because I'm sort of naturally drawn towards where the mind control victims are drawn towards in their hordes, and I'm very pleased now to go and get some coffee and just walk away from everything that is happening here. Yeah, straight from running away from a hospital needing coffee to the terrifying, strong glare of Mahatma Gandhi. Do you know anything about coffee? I'm not sure. Well, I'm in Parliament Square. If you look at Big Ben, just over the top of those nice blue jackets, you'll see that it's like 20 past 11 or something. 20 past 11. And half past 11 is when there's supposed to be a football match. So maybe the revolution is off. Maybe it's offside because I don't know. Are these guys going to be playing? I don't know. They'll probably have to get off this pitch. The police obviously, they read Facebook probably a bit too much, and that's why they're down here, probably wondering what I'm wondering, which is like, where the hell are all these little ruffians? Huh? Although the proper thing isn't supposed to kick off till 1 o'clock, so it's a lot of hanging about, and this is basically what you do if you're like a roving reporter. Basically, you just hang about, go to a place when something unusual is going to happen, and just sit there for hours and pray that something exciting happens. And if nothing exciting happens, then you just sort of have to watch, sort of high-heel boots chasing pigeons around all day, which is a bit boring. But you can tell that there's something going on because look. Dun 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 dun. Look at the keen eyes, huh? Look at the keen eyes on that guy. He certainly knows what's going on. He's doing a professional job, and you can hear jangling. It's like, life is repetitive, and sometimes you end up, filming people's shins with bells on. Because I once made a film with those guys in it. I guess it was this time of year, but maybe I was distracted, I don't know. There's some distraction, of course, going on over at Westminster Abbey. They're all queuing up endlessly. There's a bus in the way. They're just queuing up all the way along there, queuing up to go in to see where William and Kate got married, and and all of that. So a bit boring, but the cops are here. This guy is now sort of feeling out of it because his buddy is now best friends with the police. They're talking about takeaway food, and he's showing them some like mild porn on his phone, and some of the rest of them are just like looking at me because I'm the only interesting thing here right now. But I'm not, am I? Because there are lots of pigeons. It's just that people just don't like nature, They just can't appreciate nature, but I can, so that's fine.
What you are seeing is a 600-year-old ritual. We first know that forest dancing was performed in 1411.
I may be a wage slave on Monday. I may be a wage slave on Monday. But I am a free man on Sunday. But I am a free man on Sunday. Let's try it all together. Day was just ending, I was just ending that round. This is too far now.
There's like some guy was trying to shove me out the way because I was getting in the way of his photograph. Because, you know, we only have a limited time in this city and we have to get the perfect experience with the big thing before we go anywhere else. There's a man with a small horse. Did you see that in the background already? What the fuck? A small white horse is being brought into town. I'm following the white horse. There is nothing suspicious about a small white horse being ridden into Westminster. Oh, I see police with flashy lights on. Oh, the police party has started. Maybe the revolution is here. As soon as the white horse runs in, then the revolution is here. I'm just going to follow the white horse. I just have to do that to synchronise the time. Is he leading us to victory? Is this the... I'm just looking for police activity up the road. Is that the distraction? Following the white horse? Russell Brand does, after all, have a large white horse that looks a bit like a dog. Russell Brand. I think that's all I need to say. The only way change happens in government is... the only way that change happens in society is when politics is involved. I accept that, says Russell Brand. He agrees. Change is not possible without the strong arm of the government, says Russell Brand. But then socialism is about the strong arm, as most of these people will tell you, because most of these people know in depth about political science. Socialism is about the strong arm, called wrestling money out of people's pockets, whether they want to pay for it or not. But then so is conservatism, and so is every colour represented by the sort of strange phallic building over there. Because colours can be very distracting, and people are easily distracted. I just wanted to let you know, I don't know if you knew, but people in general, if they go to another country, they tend to start picking up the accent from that country. And we all do it. And when we watch too much television, we start simulating. It's a good photo opportunity, of course, you know. Take a photo of me in front of the limo, being pulled over by the cops. And I don't know, they're like... Possibly this is like a small mobile terrorist training camp. He might be talking about revolutionary or radical politics. Of course, there is a club in London that was founded upon the idea of radical politics because of the very inset, Kabbalistic nature of the men's societies in St. James's, which that helicopter obviously is now beaming live high-definition video of the Royal Institute of International Affairs back entrance into Freemasonic Yard. Or maybe they're going up to have a look at the the one that was born better than all of us today. and crossing the road again. Oh, it's lovely and clear. And I'm just going to sit here and just wait out the revolution. I kind of understand now why the revolution won't be televised. It's just a bit boring. So that's it. Somebody just said to me, "Anonymous is dead, mate. Occupy is dead. No one bothers showing up anymore. No one bothers showing up anymore." Oh, I've lost the ability to even speak. It's still quite interesting that, Parliament Square, this designated place for freedom of speech, is sort of surrounded by white pillars, like, all the way around. I know they're flag posts, but they look a little bit like just a strong white fence to me. The barrier. Of course, this designated place for freedom of speech, no doubt, is just the roof of some underground security complex, so that's sort of irony in itself. And the conversations I have had with people here to do with, like, whether or not socialism is good, I don't know. I just don't like to upset them too much when I start talking about, philosophical truths and things like that. It makes me a few people upset, and, maybe the revolution will only be televised on Russell Brand's YouTube channel. It's possible, isn't it? And possibly on here, but I doubt that, going by today's experience. So I'm going to do a thing called pissing off now, and I'm going to go home and I'm going to download my footage, and I'll try and make, something nice, if that is possible. Was it possible? I don't know.
Yes, it would